Welcome, everyone, to the Academy's 59th commencement, marking the end of our 63rd year serving our students and our community. Greetings to all of you and all of our friends around the world who are watching this on live stream video. I hope your clapping hands are doing okay, because we got a ways to go yet with this wonderful senior class. Thank you, Mr. Corbin, with that lovely rendition of the processional, and Carmita Burana. That was lovely. Thank you. "9:15 on the Saturday before Memorial Day, the moment each year when the celebration of the Academy and its students begin. It's a beautiful day, a beautiful moment, just right to honor an extraordinary group of students and to thank all of you, the people who have supported them and taught them along the way. So first, let me do some thank yous. It takes the entire community to reach this moment, of course, so we want to thank everyone on campus working for the events of today, especially the grounds team. They beautifully handled that hailstorm earlier in the week, and they have the campus looking beautiful. We have to thank and want to thank our parent body for partnering with us in support of these young men and women, for the volunteer work they provide through the AAPA, for the support offered to our annual fund, and for the joyful efforts of hosting Senior Week over the last few days. We want to thank, yes, the parents. We want to thank all the grandparents and great-grandparents here today who provide wise counsel and support for their families. Some of you have come great distances to honor your grandchildren, some from across town. I know our students love you and all of their family members here today. Seniors, given the gratitude I've seen you share on campus this spring and earlier in your career, I know you'll take time out to thank many people out on the lawn after the ceremony and then at home in celebration. I'll pause, though, for a moment now to allow you to express your thanks as a group to all of your family members and friends here today. Our faculty and staff. Last weekend at the Native American honoring ceremony, Marcus Parrish's mother said a few words of thanks to our teachers. She captured it beautifully in saying, "You students have worked hard, but your teachers have allowed dreams to come true." I agree. Teachers here and those supporting them have built a school that was a dream itself. It still is, and we can all dream of a better world because of it. The efforts of our teachers grow in effectiveness because these students allow us into their lives. This makes all the difference. Ms. Flagg captured it beautifully on Thursday at the senior lunch as she expressed what you mean to us. In her comments, she epitomized teacher greatness, caring for others, and the goodness of life here together. I know, seniors, you won't forget her anatomical and physiological description of the moment that she shared with you. I won't either. Thank you very much, Ms. Flagg. To finish this, seniors, friends, faculty, and guests today, let's salute the faculty and staff of Albuquerque Academy for their devotion to our students, families, and our mission. We honored faculty members for their commitment to the Academy yesterday, marking years of service and excellence shared with so many over time. This is the life work of many, and that strengthens us. I'd like to single out 3 groups in the faculty today. We have a tradition at the school. You become a member of the 20-plus club upon your 20th year completed at the Academy. And so I'd like to have stand, I know some are here, maybe not all, Felicitas Chavez, Raymond Chavez, Richard Hogel, Robert Montano, and Tim Mullane. Would you stand to be thanked for your 20 years of service? And those faculty and staff leaving for new adventures. Please stand Dante Archuleta, Charlie Bergman, Graham Duarte, Scott Green, Megan Redshirt Shaw, Karen Temple Beamish, Paula Williams, and Gary Gordon. And then those retiring. We honor 4, Abby Lewis, Mike Nadler, Susan Ontiveros, and Carol Watson. Another long-serving group deserves notice and thanks here today. Our Board of Trustees sitting here in front. Their efforts this year have been extraordinary. All as volunteers, all out of a love of our school, all out of a desire to make this opportunity available to students forever. More and more of them are alumni of the school, sharing their love and gratitude for their education here by ensuring that the next generation of students can flourish as well. Trustees, would you please stand to be recognized as well? There's a cycle of life that great schools create. As you look at the class of 2018, realize that some of them will be teachers here someday. Some parents, some trustees, perhaps graduation speakers, some grandparents. Many will decide that they'll support the Academy and future students throughout their lives in one fashion or another. As they do, they too will make dreams come true here and throughout the world, utilizing wisdom, conviction, and compassion, along with their skills and habits of mind, just like their predecessors of the alumni body. There's history and goodness in this land that we stand on here today. I want to underline that. We set aside seats for Albert and Barbara Sims each year at graduation, and they've attended many times. We'll reserve these seats for the Sims family forever, and our seniors will always extend their thanks from the community as they enter the tent. Today, the Sims are led by Maggie Sims and her daughter Francie, sitting in their customary seats on the right, on the aisle in the back, so they can see the beauty of the lives they've changed as the seniors walk in and the graduates walk out. I've already said this to the seniors and previous students before, but where would we all be today if it wasn't for the Sims family? And then if it wasn't for the others who've stood up and supported the school? So Sims, would you please stand and be recognized by a crowd? I say this every year, seniors. The best way to honor the Sims and fulfill our mission as a school is to work throughout your life to improve educational opportunities for children, wherever you are, whatever you do, be it in support of the Academy, the school down the street, or the teachers you meet along the way. One last group to acknowledge, our alumni. Your lives will be the ultimate measure of our school, seniors, just as the lives of our alumni are the measure of our school in the past. From all indications, we're doing well by this measure, and we're very proud of all the generations of Academy's graduates. I can't wait for you to get to know all the generations, class of 18. They sat in your seats here on the stage back in the day, and quite a few of them are here to honor you today. Could I have all Academy alumni in the audience today, including faculty and staff, to stand, please? Keep going strong, you Chargers, and keep supporting each other, your families, and the Academy throughout your lives. So, class of 2018, great job. In the classroom and beyond, enjoying and caring for each other, working so humanely and authentically with your teachers. The little conversations of the past few weeks, so mature, so interesting. The tangents we went off at times during the senior appraisals, such broad interests. You're people that other people want to be with. People I want to continue to know throughout my life. We send you off with pride, and we know you're ready to go, but at this moment, we all remember the day when most of you came nervously up the hill on your first convocation, much smaller, so precious, putting on your brave faces, so excited, escorted by the class of 2012, just as you welcomed the class of 2024 at this year's convocation. Did you see or imagine a bit of yourself when you walked the sixth graders up last August? Did you remember that walk when you walked down the path today? And then what a path ahead. You're off to 94 colleges in 34 states and 3 countries, a record for the Academy on all counts. And get this, We typically announce how much merit aid how much merit aid has been offered to our seniors every year. And as I recall, over the past 10 years or so, the highest number that we've ever mentioned was $22 million. Quite impressive. Class of 2018, you were offered $29,641 and 117 cents. No, it's not cents. 29,641,117 and 34 cents. And 100 of you accepted $6,760,928. This on top of need-based financial aid. Extraordinary. Colleges want you and need you, and it shows. It wasn't all academic. You led your teammates to 7 athletic state championships, performed miracles of art and expression and service. You write so well. Keep working on that always. You stepped into the natural world of our gardens on campus and on experiential education trips, and now I hope you have an inclination or intention of staying connected to the natural world as you fight for it in the future. You aren't the first senior class to lead us in singing our school song, Light the Way, but you've sung it the best so far. Sorry if there are any class of 17 graduates here today. Your class is full of goodness, effort, success, and caring, and you've shown gratitude to each other in the school in beautiful ways. I hope many of you find a way to lift the lives of others here in New Mexico, here at the Academy, and wherever you go. For many of the skills and habits of mind you've learned here are the tools needed to make a difference in the world. I know you'll stay in touch with each other, and you'll do good things, caring for your families, yourself, and each other. And this will make us all very happy and proud. Speaking for everyone at the Academy, it's been an honor and a pleasure to know you and serve you. Farewell and thank you, Class of 2018. So now we begin our speeches, and our first student speaker is Scott Manning. Scott is an immersed scholar, deeply involved with ideas, while also deeply involved in our school community. He seeks challenge in all of the academic disciplines. He's equally creative and analytical. Politics intrigue him, economics as well. He has an interesting thinking place, his family's driveway, where he circles around on a scooter while working on ideas and stories. I was speaking with Scott yesterday morning, and he just wasn't satisfied with his speech just yet. So back to work he went, perhaps back to the driveway. And I'm sure it's better now because Scott makes things better. I'm sure he'll make a big impact next year when he arrives at Notre Dame. Scott Manning.
I think the speech is better now, but you can be the judge. Great. Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Manning. And first, welcome to the graduation for the 2018 senior class. Today, we celebrate the stories that we've created at our time here at Albuquerque Academy. These are stories we created by involving ourselves in school life, taking measured risks, and forming new relationships. We created these stories by living life to its fullest. And Academy provided the opportunities we needed to thrive. And now, thanks to our wonderful teachers, peers, and families, Albuquerque Academy has been quite the adventure. Now, I believe the best way for us to celebrate these stories today is to commit ourselves to making more stories in the future. Let's go ahead and begin now. I'll start us off with a few facts, sort of a basic framework of a story, if you like. And then as I go on and as I give these basic facts, you, the listeners, gain the power. That's right, I want all of you to have your own experiences and memories and insert them into the story to make it uniquely your own. Please, flesh out the story with me as we journey to Paradise Falls in South America. The first fact of the story. There are 169 graduates in the class of 2018, and we all happen to be an individual helium-filled balloon. Here's the second fact of the story. We all happen to be tied atop the same house, home. And as balloons, we'll carry our home from one location to the next. This is our expedition, 169 of us traveling to our final destination, Paradise Falls. Let's begin. We embark on the journey by first tying ourselves to the home. With enough lift, we yank the house out of its foundations and we rise into the atmosphere. This is the beginning of the story. I remember my first day as a student here on campus. I was entering into the 6th grade, and I was a little nervous, but mostly incredibly excited. And I had a really special moment. My senior cousin walked me in convocation that day, which was amazing. And then later that day, I felt at home when my advisor, Miss Fitzgerald, gave us a campus tour. I want all of you to think of the first time you stepped onto campus and what it meant to you. This is the beginning of your story. Let's continue on with our travels. Days in the clouds turn into weeks, and weeks shift into months as we settle into routine. The routine provides the bulk of our experience here, but there are special moments that shine through. I remember in 8th grade, I created a scroll for the Qin Dynasty for the 8th grade dig project. Or in 10th grade, when I decided to go with some friends as underclassmen, and we left school in the middle of the day to get pizza for lunch. Now, underclassmen aren't allowed to do this, and sure enough, we got caught. I don't regret it because the pizza was great. Now, and then senior year, just a few weeks ago, I got to sit in on a spectacular dance concert. So, in reviewing your time here, what moments stand out to you? Now, we near our destination, but we're not quite there yet. At this point, you can think of us kind of as being, we're hovering above South America right now, but we're not at Paradise Falls. Okay, great. Good thing we made wonderful friends to accompany us. I remember having all kinds of conversations with my friends. That's really what sticks out to me. We would also go hiking, kayaking, rock climbing, but the conversations we had were always intriguing and occasionally just hilariously bizarre. Let me give an example. I once got into about an hour-long debate with someone as to whether or not Kim Kardashian was a marketing genius. And then just as quickly as this started, we then switched to talking about the merits of nihilism. With this, I ask all of you to put friends, conversations, tangents, and absurdities in your story. After all, we all have some squirrel moments. Now the routine above South America is rarely dull, that I assure you of. Why? Because there are moments here that may take your breath away. Times when you asked your crush out on a date and they said yes. Standing up for yourself. Or maybe hard work paying off. I remember as a sophomore, I was in a creative writing class, and I felt so accomplished and as though my hard work had paid off, when at the end of the class, I was able to publish the first 40 pages of a story I wrote. So now, think to a time when you surprised yourself with something you accomplished here. What did you overcome? What did you learn? Finally, we have arrived at Paradise Falls in South America. And in the Disney Pixar movie Up, we follow a man around for most of the story, and this is in the wake of his wife's death. And just before she dies, she writes in a scrapbook for him to read, "Thank you for the adventure. Now go have a new one." As Academy graduates, we have the skills we need to make the world our own. Thanks to the wonderful faculty who challenged us, friends and family who supported us, and mentors who guided us, we are truly invincible. This is not the kind of invincibility born out of teenage youth. This kind of invincibility stems from the recognition of opportunity in every stage of life. And now, it's up to us. Just as I hope many of you in the past few minutes worked to create your own little mini story with me, so too, with life, we have to create a story. I said at convocation this past fall that we must tend and cultivate our garden. We must work hard for what we care for, pursue our passions, and treat other people well. I stand by this. Today, next to Paradise Falls, one adventure is ending. We are graduating from Albuquerque Academy. And if I'm allowed to abuse the up analogy one last time, I'll leave you with this remark. Class of 2018, friends, thank you. And let's make like helium-filled balloons and rise. Let's soar and reach for the stars. Thank you.
That was wonderful, Scott. You guys are like beautiful balloons at Balloon Fiesta, taking off for the world. Our second student speaker is Julia Ho. I don't know how she does it. She's lived more life up to this point than many do over a lifetime. She's run a half Ironman, achieved excellence in her academic work, served others through the Amigos de las Americas program last summer, learned about the culture of her family with roots in Holland and China, participated in student government and Model UN, and in the words of her senior appraisal, she's done so with an irrepressible positivity that confounds the stereotype of the overstressed and overachieving high school leader. What a gift she's been to our community, and what a gift she'll be to others at the University of Texas, Austin next year. Julia Ho.
Hi, everyone. I'm Julia. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, Academy. How do I say this? It's over. I'm leaving you. We're all leaving you, and there's really no talking us out of it. We've been thinking about this for a long time, and we have finally decided that it's time to move on. And we're not going to miss you. We're not going to miss waking up at 6 in the morning to get to school for our 8 o'clock class, and then realizing we have A block free. We won't miss the senior commons in the winter, which keeps us a toasty 50 degrees Fahrenheit. We're not going to miss all the sophomores cutting in front of us in the lunch line. We're not going to miss coming out of the science building, looking up the path, and wanting to break our ankles so that the nurse can drive us up that horrible hill. We're not going to miss realizing daily that the perfect parking spot in senior lot is actually reserved for college representatives. We might miss prom a little, though, which this year was absolutely amazing. Shout out to all the people who organized it. I mean, we might miss some other things too. We might miss the dining hall cookies. We might miss hanging with friends in the commons during our freeze. We might miss our teachers' supportive smiles after we hand in a really rough test. We might miss going to basketball games and swim meets to cheer on our classmates and to watch them destroy Pius every single time. We might miss the owls and coyotes and rabbits that share the school with us. We might even miss Dr. Vraspier's legendary dance moves. Okay, Academy. The truth is, deep down, we're going to miss you a lot. We're going to miss our amazing teachers who not only help us pass calculus and Spanish, but who teach us how to be better people and who care for us and treat us not only as capable students, but as mature adults. We're going to miss this beautiful campus where we have done everything from 6th grade Olympics to the 8th grade dig to senior week. And we are going to miss the amazing people who work behind the scenes to make it great. To all of the Academy staff, thank you so much for everything. Academy stands because of you. We are going to miss all of the programs that make this school so much more than just school, like experiential education, college guidance, and senior projects. We are going to miss our wonderful friends, who at the hardest of times have been the ones that truly know how to keep us going, and at the best of times are the ones that we can strain stomach muscles laughing with. And Academy, we are going to miss calling you home. So even though this is goodbye, we are so grateful and proud that we ever got to say hello. Parents and families, thank you so much for sending us on this wonderful journey. We are who we are today because of it, and we could not have done it without you. And class of 2018, it's over. Congratulations, we are college bound. Thank you.
Wow. Julia, we're going to miss you too. Reading about Rachel Kolb in the program, it's obvious that she has a rare gift for language and literature, a discerning mind when it comes to culture at large and cultural ideas surrounding deafness. Just this week, her op-ed in the New York Times about mothers using sign language with their children before the children can talk balanced the beauty of this practice with a critical look at its limitations. I'm personally pleased to remember Rachel as a friend and classmate of my daughter Madeline. I'm proud of another friend from their class, Taylor Wilson, who came towards Rachel in friendship as a sign language learner. We also deeply enjoyed working with Jennifer Cole, Rachel's interpreter, over many years at the Academy. We gave Jennifer an honorary diploma in 2008 after she interpreted her way all the way through the Academy curriculum. Jennifer, could you stand for a moment? We can thank you again. And I love talking about life, scholarship, and books with Rachel whenever she stops by the house to visit. You'll also read in the program that Rachel is a Sadie's fan, still hooked on the green and red chili. We actually honored her at dinner last night at Sadie's competitor, El Pinto. I can imagine the puzzlement, then perhaps enjoyment of her Rhodes Scholar friends when she pulled some red or green out in those drafty old English pubs. Food like ours makes the world a better place. People like Rachel make the world a better place. Rachel Kolb.
Good morning. Yes, I am addicted to Sadie's salsa. I have been taking it with me to California, the UK, and everywhere since 2008. So we have a 10-year relationship. Really, thank you for having me here today. It's a wonderful morning to be with all of you here in New Mexico. I still vividly remember my own graduation morning 10 years ago today. I remember the southwestern sun peeking up over those mountains over there, and that feeling of anticipation and disbelief as my classmates and I lined up on the path and did that wave with all of the teachers. This morning, I was on the other side of the path doing the wave to all of you. So congratulations. Can we have a round of applause? This is step applause, by the way, for today's graduates and all of your remarkable achievements. And can we also have applause for all of the wonderful faculty, staff, and family members and friends? All of you have made today's celebration possible, so thank you. I remember what I said in your seats 10 years ago. I think I was over what that said. Graduation was something that felt like it would never happen. My time at the Academy seemed like it somehow could never end. But today, I will assure you, yes, life does go on beyond these brick walls, and you'll stumble across new experiences that you never imagined. Those will be incredible and transformative and joyful, and also challenging and difficult. But I will also assure all of you here today that the Academy has given you all a gift that will make it possible to navigate that future. That gift is the gift of curiosity, of knowing how to learn for the sake of learning, of finding the ability within you to keep asking deep questions about whatever life may throw you away. I would like to say a few short things about curiosity with you today. To do that, I want to invite you on a journey through time and space. Let's skip ahead about 5.5 years from the time that I sat there on your seat in 2008. Now, it's October 2013. We're going to a place that I first learned about when I became enamored with literature during my academy days, Oxford, England. Now, Oxford is a place that's about as different from New Mexico as you can imagine. First of all, the weather really is terrible. It's cold and rainy, there's no sun. The food is kind of terrible, too. It's true, British sausage and potatoes had nothing on red and green chili. That's why I took Sadie's with me over there, honestly. There are no mountains. It's flat and green, pretty in its own way. Everything is very old. But there's really a magic there too. From walking down stone streets and see the storied spires that have inspired the ideas of people for centuries. Among those people who lived in Oxford are the men who call themselves the Inklings, C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, and their friends. I'm guessing many of you here today have read the Chronicles of Narnia. Yep, I have. What about the Lord of the Rings? I haven't. Oh, well, maybe someday. When I got to Oxford, I knew that this was the place where some of those writers had lived, worked, and worked. I started to see the old haunts for myself every day. I would just walk down those streets. It was incredible. And what struck me about the Inklings when I arrived in the magical city of Dreamy Spires is that they were interminably creative. Their creativity came in part from their curiosity, their willingness to learn and to expand what they already knew. Tolkien was already a professor of Anglo-Saxon literature at Oxford when he started Lord of the Rings, and he put his incredible knowledge of mythology into his fiction. C.S. Lewis became fascinated with Norse and Greek mythology as a young boy, and he likewise applied his interest to his Narnia books. These men lived very creative and inquisitive lives. Even as a young American woman, I felt the same spirit inspire me when I got to Oxford years later. When I got the opportunity to spend 2 years at Oxford, I made a group of friends who struck me right away, just because they were the kinds of people who seemed interested in just about everything. Their curiosity motivated me. So some of these new friends and I liked writing, so we decided we were going to start a writers group every week, just to share ideas with each other. We decided to meet every Wednesday night at the Inga in Triad, which is actually where the English used to meet every Tuesday. Yes, I know, this is very nerdy, and possibly also a little bit pretentious, but it was so wonderful and so fun. During those nights together, I found that my friends were not afraid to ask me questions. They would ask me why I had written something, what I wanted to do with it, where I wanted to publish it. I realized that they really cared about what I said. Our discussions got very deep very quickly, and then I realized that I was learning to ask better questions of other people, to be more interested in them. What those conversations showed me was the value of taking education into all areas of life. Yes, I was at Oxford to get a degree, but most of my actual education there came from my friends who made me a better person through their constant inquiry. One of my friends from Oxford is a guy who is well known for asking very pointed questions. He would ask things like, what are your deepest hopes and fears, and so on. One of the questions he once asked me was, what's one quality that you have that you never want to lose? I won't forget what he said. He said he hopes he never forgets how to be genuinely curious about other people. That curiosity was one of the core goals of his life. Now, my friend took steps to cultivate curiosity in his life. One time, he sent an impromptu email out to me and a group of other people. This might be one of the most bizarre propositions you have ever received. The email began. Then, my friend invited us over to have what we called a dinner over death. We were gathered together, Ardek style, to have a reflective discussion about death, dying, and our attitudes about the end of life. Now this sounds morbid, but it was actually really stimulating and meaningful. We sat up late and we talked about ideas that some of us had never shared in public before. We learned from each other that night, and then we started having other dinner conversations about friendship, home, love, success, and failure. I learned to think on a larger scale with those people and to wonder and to consider more deliberately. Ever since my time at Oxford, I've tried to ask more questions of everyone that I meet. Like my friend, I'm interested in how to cultivate curiosity. Even this past Valentine's Day, my parents gave me a fun present, a question box. It's literally a box filled with a stack of conversation starters. It has questions like, what's the perfect age to be? Or, what's the most unusual thing you've done lately? Or, who or what has contributed the most to your value system? Hey, maybe some of you here today could pull out some pens and write some of these down and use them later for your graduation get-togethers. It's fun. Now, everyone graduating here today has benefited from education in which you've been asked very good questions for a pretty long time. You've shown your excellence in the classroom and outside of it. In places like the DEG, Madeira Day, wilderness trips with X-Ed, senior project. I know that I'm about to sound very old, but one day really will look back and say, wow, I did all of that in high school. Now, how did I get so lucky? And now, all of you here today are about to go out into the world and ask many more questions yourselves. You are well equipped to pursue that new knowledge. And one of the things you might not realize yet is that sometimes what matters is not necessarily what you know already. It's the spirit with which you approach what you don't yet know. I would call that the spirit of curious inquiry. So now let's take a moment to think about what exactly curiosity gives us. One, curiosity assumes that we don't know stuff. It finds excitement in not knowing, and also adventure in the triage of learning more. Curiosity reminds us to embrace our lack of knowledge as something to explore rather than to fear. Two, curiosity triages assumptions. When we are curious, we cannot look at a person or thing and assume that we know everything about it. We look more, we look closer, and we try to learn more. We acknowledge the depth and the complexity of the world. Three, curiosity leads us to unexpected insights. The sad journeys that we might take are twisted, ignoring, but they can add to our understanding of the big picture. If we keep asking ourselves, what if, or what about that, then we can stumble across new revelations. I could go on from those three things curiosity gives us. And there are many ways to cultivate curiosity in ourselves. Some of them might include picking up new books, seeking out new people, or going to new places. But I will be honest with you, we don't need to go halfway around the world to a place like Oxford to find ways to be curious. My journeys with curiosity started right here on this campus. It started with teachers like Mr. Nadler, who once showed up in my 8th grade history class in a toga and told us he was Socrates. Or it started with Mr. Carr, who assigned us a collection of amazing vocabulary words that I never forgot. Or it started with Mr. Nash, Mr. Himrich, and Miss Run, and so many other teachers. Curiosity started with X-Ed, with community service, with the friendships that I made here. All of you sitting here today have your own memories too. The Academy has knit a spark under each and every one of you. So my challenge today is, let's take the opportunity we have to ask more questions, to try to learn more about each other and the world, and also to encourage other people to do the same. I'm going to wrap up by returning to those guys in Oxford, the Inklings. There's a rocky path in Magdalen College at Oxford, which is where C.S. Lewis taught for decades. Near this path, which runs along the River Thames, past a field with a lot of medieval-era stone walls, there's a plaque that describes how C.S. Lewis used to go out there every day for a walk, just to take some time to think. I went on that rocky path too, several decades after you was dead. And I loved how, when I took the time out of my life to walk past the flowers and the fields, try to share ideas with friends, new thoughts appeared. This might just seem like meandering, but it gave me space to consider new perspectives. And then I would return to my work, and my life really recharged. So, let's wander forth into life after today, and let's see what new words of imagination or innovation arise in all of us. I'm wishing you, the Albuquerque Academy class of 2018, the very best in your wanderings and your conversations. After you leave this campus today, go tell someone thank you for letting that spark of curiosity within you. And then take that curiosity you all have with you and keep asking good questions of each other. I hope you will get some provocative answers in return. Congratulations, and thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. That was brilliant. It's now my pleasure to announce the winners of 3 Graduation Day Student Awards and then 2 Faculty Awards. Associate Head of School Stephanie Lipowitz will assist me with these presentations. Our first is the Class Scholar Award. It's presented to the senior attaining the highest overall academic record. We have 2 recipients this year, 1 each within the 2 systems that have intertwined for these seniors. This year's winners are Isabel Gallegos and Sarah Skillman. The Academy Award is chosen by the students of the junior and senior class to honor qualities of leadership, loyalty, and character. This year's winner is Scott Manning. The Head of School Award is presented to the student who exemplifies the ideals of the Academy through spirit, citizenship, and contribution to the life of the school. This year's recipient is Lindsay Parcell. Now our faculty awards. Our first faculty award is the F.X. Slevin Award for Outstanding Teaching. This award honors the contributions of Frank Slevin to the students and faculty of Albuquerque Academy. In his 17 years of service to the school as chair of the English department, Mr. Slevin balanced rigor with compassion, promoted patient inquiry, and championed graceful expression. He was a determined generalist who displayed thoroughness, judiciousness, and a great humor in all he undertook. This year's winner has made a deep impact on 2 divisions of our school, in the classroom and in coaching, and as an administrator. Her students describe her as caring and creative, and they all have anecdotes of the thoughtful ways she brings people together. In nominating her for the Slevin Award, one student asked, "Why hasn't there been a teaching award named after her?" She sees the best in her students, and she expects the best. And she's both fearless and calm when handling tough dilemmas on campus. I was walking across the quad one day when Ron Torres basically accosted me to tell me how powerfully impressed he was with the way this award winner handled a difficult situation on campus. As much as I kept acknowledging his observations, he just wouldn't stop. I don't know if I've ever seen one of my colleagues more impressed by another colleague. In her Spanish class, this teacher awards little prizes to students who come up with a word of the day, the new word, la palabra nueva. Las palabras nuevas for this educator, leader, educator, teacher, friend, inspiration. This year's Slevin Award goes to Martha Palmer. The Gage Award was established in December 2005 to honor both the longevity of Daryl Gage's service to the Academy and the loving nature of that service. It's awarded annually to a teacher who, like Daryl, enriches the Academy community through infectious enthusiasm for his or her discipline, deep devotion to students, care for and loyalty to colleagues, positive and unflagging work ethic, understanding of the interconnectedness of a school community, and a joie de vivre. Daryl never gave up on a student, and he will never be forgotten by those whose lives he touched. Daryl still loves the school deeply. We're sorry that he can't be here today. This year's Gage winner is a community builder in all ways, caring and knowing his students and colleagues of today just as much as those he served in the past. He's a master of story and song, an Epicurean who delights in life, friendship, and family. We used to talk about how Daryl Gage was a very snappy dresser, and some noted that previous Gage Award winners were sometimes snappy dressers as well. Not completely the case with this year's winner. Though the day each year when he arrives in a toga to regale students with ancient stories is a day remembered for a lifetime. Equally memorable is his coaching and the tradition he's established with his 8th grade basketball players, bringing them in on Martin Luther King Day, practicing, and then watching Glory Road with them, accompanied by retired faculty member Lou Bedoin, a member of the Texas Western basketball team that defeated Kentucky in a sporting and social justice moment that changed the world. Every great school is composed of the large and real personalities of its teachers and their willingness to give of themselves, to work hard, and to take joy in watching their students at work and play. This year's winner fits this description to a T. At the bottom of his emails, this teacher invites us in the words of Robert Hunter, saying, "Let us go then, you and I, through the transitive nightfall of diamonds. With this honor in hand, we wish this retiring teacher such a beautiful journey ahead." This year's Gage Award winner, Mike Nadler. We again thank Hovey Corbin and Sean Garris for writing our school song, Light the Way. And as I mentioned earlier, we can sing it better this year than last. You'll find the lyrics on the third to the last page of your program. Please rise for our school song. Be still my heart. And now the reason we've gathered. Assisting with the diploma presentation will be Associate Head of School Stephanie Lipkowitz, Division Heads Christine Lenhart, Martha Palmer, and Christine, Dean of Students Jean Jacoby, and Senior Class Dean Michael Sullivan. And presiding over this moment and validating the successful completion of our academic program will be Board Chair and alumnus Adam Honegger, Class of 1991.
The Academy mission states in part, we believe that the children's lives change when their natural passion for learning is nurtured and transformed into habits of lifelong learning and reflection. We believe the world changes as these children learn to serve country and community with wisdom, conviction, and compassion. As I make the following declaration, we entrust the Academy's mission to you, our new graduates. No longer children, but now young men and women with the clear-eyed belief that you will indeed represent both the Academy and New Mexico's rich culture, history, diversity, and adventurous spirit into the world. By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Albuquerque Academy, I hereby declare that the members of the class of 2018 have fulfilled their requirements and are now forever known as graduates of the Albuquerque Academy. Congratulations.
Would the class of 2018 prepare to receive their diplomas? Calvin Adonis Abdallah. Trustee Chowki Abdallah will assist in awarding the diploma. Carter Tanyos Abdallah, cum laude. Trustee Chowki Abdallah will assist in awarding the diploma. Bryn Ariana Anderson. Hamza Assad. Sebastian Edward Baca. Swan Maya Baca. Faculty member Samuel Baca will assist in awarding the diploma. Luke Patrick Barr. Rachel Arena Bauer. Harrison Changyang Bay, cum laude. Isabel Taylor Bennick, cum laude. Henry Traver Berry, cum laude. Stephen Douglas Biller. Brian James Bishop. Savannah Noel Bradley. Anthony Joseph Bregman. Catherine Ann Beeler, cum laude. Nathaniel Patrick Byram. Carter Green Caldwell. Evan Christopher Call. Shaylin Marie Carmody. Emily Susan Castle. Wesley Kyle Catbagan. Michaela Monique Sidabaca. Isabel Sloan Collins. Oliver Winton Cooney Martin. Madeline Bouvier Cooper. Hovey Jude Corbin, faculty member. Hovey Corbin will assist in awarding the diploma. Kelsey Lee Christ. Lily Dang. John Nicholas David. Trustee John David will assist in awarding the diploma. Nicole Ann Davis. Sierra Elizabeth Dean. Michelle Elise Desjardins. Jonah Kelleher Deneen, cum laude. Faculty member Chris Deneen will assist in awarding the diploma. Waniso Renee Dumbuchena Berry. Graham Peter Eberhardt. William Shibley Hunter Elias III. Jeremy Lubier Epstein. Colin Michael Finnegan. Adam Charles Foster. Alana Monet Friedman. Lindsay Colleen Gabaldon. Sarah Sophia Gallant. Isabel Orlanes Gallegos, cum laude. Jesse Abram Garcia. Joaquin Cantrell Garcia. Lily Elizabeth Gates. Cameron Robert Golden. Lily Yun Guo, cum laude. Joanna Hachilasova. Elizabeth Susan Hanselman, faculty member Mike Hanselman will assist in awarding the diploma. Elizabeth Ann Harris. Molly Barbara Hart. Christopher Ryan Harvey. Jonathan Seth Haven, cum laude. Annabelle Rose Helsel.
Zoe Elizabeth Davies Henderson. Hannah Marie Hieronymus. Rhiannon Lynn Hill. Julia Lien Ho, cum laude. Nathaniel James Holloway. Zane Andreas Czar Horton. Michael Yen Chi Shu Jr. Lillian Jean Hunt. Benjamin David Huang. Sean Michael Johnner. Anthony Fuad Jakish. Claire Robinson Johnson. Clara Hathaway Johnson, cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Jones, cum laude. Mark Angelo Joseph. Tyler Andre Kahn. Adam Jacob Kedge. Faculty member Adam Kedge will assist in awarding the diploma. Claire Feast Keegan. Owen Thomas Kelleher. Chase Matthew Keller, faculty member Amy Keller will assist in awarding the diploma. Akil Sanjay Koldwadwala, cum laude. Anoki Sanjay Koldwadwala, cum laude. Suraj Deepesh Koldwadwala, cum laude. Lauren Amanda Kiesel. Pooja Kumar. Caitlin Nicole Custra, cum laude. Christian Thomas Legg, cum laude. Gregory John Larmore. Serena Lawrence. Le Huyn Phuong Nguyen. Austin Ellis Lee. Helen Thuy Lee in absentia. Margaret Lee, cum laude. Zistai Leo. Edwin W. Liu, cum laude. Tomás Emilio Lujan. Henry Loa. Kiara Rose McFarland. Sean Jeffrey Mays. Andrew Scott Manning, cum laude. Savannah Louise Martin. Michael Robert Martinez, former head of school Bob Bobinet, will assist in awarding the diploma. Nicholas Javier Martinez, cum laude. James Owen Mazer. Aiden Bassett McLaughlin. Michaela Justina Montoya. Mercy Angel Moya. Sophie Michaela Nance. Alexander Daniel Nazon. Isabel Rose Nunez. Kelly Dana O'Brien. Mina Yan O'Connell. Victor Iram Oliva. Roberto Carlos Ortega. Former Division Head Vince Cordova will assist in awarding the diploma. Dominique Marie Ortiz. Lindsay Nicole Parcell, cum laude.
Marcus D'Angelo Parrish. Benjamin Dunn Palan. Dana Catherine Portnoy. Julia Patricia Potter, cum laude. Dara Diane Brosell. Christopher Allen Pullen. Magdalena Ramos Mullane. Faculty member Tim Mullane will assist in awarding the diploma. Anna Elizabeth Ritchie. Madalena Calliope Rober Songas, cum laude. Sabina Maria Romero. Ethan Michael Ross. Cameron Michael Russell. Katerina Dominique Sakaman. Adam Salazar. Licia Jasmine Salazar. Matthew Paul Salcido. Sofia Grace Sanchez. Kiernan Brannick Sanders Reed. Cameron Reed Savage. Dominica Maria Schatzman. Victoria Catherine Schatzman. Raphael Mayan Schlater, cum laude. Lucas Moritz Schlenzik, cum laude. Camille Elise Simmons, cum laude. Marie Christina Siopi. Sindhuja Sivakumar. Sarah Lyon Skillman, cum laude.
Calvin Douglas Stewart. Trustee Marcella Stewart will assist in awarding the diploma. Hardy James Patrick Stone. Sky Charles Stone. Benjamin Patrick Sullivan, cum laude. Sophie May Tavares Shelley. Maya Nietzsche Taylor, cum laude. Yasmin Temar. Isabel Shea Thomas. Anne Anway Thompson, cum laude. Dakota Bell Thompson. Carl Benjamin Topf. Miley Jacinda Torres Baker. Samuel Austin Upham. Erin Michelle Valdez. Sarah Leslie Bianco, cum laude. Jacob Lorenzo Vigil. Carly Ann Wall, cum laude. Garrett Xavier Weisenborn, cum laude. Jeremy Joe Wesovich, cum laude. Lauren Emily White. Josiah Nicholas Williams. Nicholas Paul Williams. Alexander Peter Madden Wilson. Faculty member Janet Wilson will assist in awarding the diploma. Andrew Shi Xavier, cum laude. Kiyoshi Culver Yamamoto, cum laude. Eliana Rose Yatskowitz. Katerina Eva Yepes. Olivia Renee Yepes. Suit Johannes, cum laude. Faculty member Ada Tewolde will assist in awarding the diploma. Andy Letian Zhang.
Now I have the honor of saying the last few words today about a remarkable class. I remember the very first day of school, as Andy actually referred to earlier today, where these seniors, the class of 2018, put on their handmade hats that they made and paired up with sixth grade students to walk up the path for convocation. I was really struck by this moment, because as this is a tradition that has been here for many years, this class in particular took care and guided these sixth grade students. They told them jokes when they were scared. They were telling them stories about their own experience. And most importantly, they reassured them that they would be fine and enjoy their AA experience. This is one example of many that illustrates the reputation that this class 2008 has earned. They are a class that is kind, thoughtful, honest, respectful, authentic. They have really impacted our community in a very positive way during their time here, and I know that that ripple effect will continue for years to come. Thank you, all of you, and I will miss you. Before you leave today, however, I have 10 points that were shared with me from faculty members that are actually currently sitting right before us that taught me different things before I went on this new adventure when I graduated from Albuquerque Academy. Number 1, Kathy Leiden taught me to always dress for success. Number 2, Senor Esquivel taught me to focus and engage, which was a huge challenge for me as a student at Albuquerque Academy. Danny Packer taught me to laugh, and laugh hard. Side note, and that tie-dye never goes out of style. Taryn Batches taught me when I fall hard, I get up and I fight and I play even harder. Alan Vraspier taught me that when life hands me lemons, I just dance. And you dance like no one's watching. Donna Wren taught me that it's not about how you play, it's about how you play the game, not the final score. Smitty, we called him, now Don Smith, taught me that you do not have to know how to solve a problem before you begin. Cindy Moore taught me, we're on number 8, I'm almost done, to fight for what I believe in, because it's never wrong to fight for what's right. Cristina Quiroga taught me that even when things are difficult and challenging, you always act humbly and kind. And number 10, all of my teachers together taught me to always challenge myself, because that's life's true journey, to be the best person that you can be. So, seniors, class of 2018, as you reassured those sixth grade students at the very beginning of the year, I want to reassure you that we are always here to support you and that you always have a soft place to land here at Albuquerque Academy. So now I have the honor. Members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, friends, family, I present you with the class of 2018.